Gig wise. I'm back at Costco. I stopped off and got a soda. Talked to my friends for a little bit. Shot the shit. Took a little time out. My delivery is right down the street from the gas station they work at. And they gave me free soda. Free soda. And they were out of Mountain Dew on the fountain, so I prefer Code Red. So he gave me a 20-ounce bottle instead. And a cup and ice. Testing my speed real quick. It's not very good. I'm not going to stay right where I'm at. I just wanted to get out of the sun for a minute. Let me see if there's anything on shipped right quick. So I'd like to get a shipped order. Top of the hour at 12, nothing really popped up. Like nothing. Something way out in Wentzville, which is way out in Lincoln County. Way out. There's St. Charles County's in between us and Lincoln County. Nothing on shipped right now. Yeah, when ship's not at noon, not having a bunch of orders drop, I can just feel that thing out of place in my back. Anyway, that first order took me about 33 minutes on the shop. It's too long for the shop. I'll tell you why. One, the lady had this squeeze bottle baby food stuff on her. I know where it's supposed to be because I had to look for it before. And is that Pedro? I don't think so. I don't think that is a Ford. I don't think that's Pedro. I can't tell. I'm not gonna go chasing it across the parking lot. But they're out of it. They don't have it. I had to find somebody. Then I've noticed right after Costco opens, it's harder to find people that work there that can help you locate something than later in the day. I had to go in the very back, and where it's supposed to be is up in the damn near the very front. And he had to go look it up somewhere and found out they're completely out of it. That's why I couldn't find it. That killed my time. And then the other order only had 3 items on it. A bag of some chips, a case of Diet Coke cans, and flower assortment. Well, they're in assorted colors. Well, she didn't specify a color, and I texted her. I went to the flowers right away. I knew I'd have an issue with that for some reason. And sure as shit, it was my very last item to pick was the flowers. She never got back with me on a color. Well, she was at work. The delivery was to a bank actually right next to the AutoZone I used to work at. So I didn't even use the GPS to get me there. Well, I started to just out of habit, but you know, she was talking, the GPS lady, and driving me nuts. So I shut her off. But she was happy with my selection. She apologized. She was at work and couldn't get back with me on it. And I'm like, yeah, I just finally had to settle because that was my last item and it was holding me up. So that cost me about 4 or 5 minutes at least. Because I went there first. Actually, no, I went and grabbed snacks. There was a bunch of snack shit. Not a bunch, but there was like 3 items in the snack chips and stuff. Grabbed that, then proceeded onward over to the flowers that are on an end cap. And couldn't find them, but it's scanned. When I finally went with, mainly there wasn't on assorted colors all in one. There was 24, 2 dozen roses. She was very happy with what I picked out though, so it was all good. And I don't know if anybody's here. I got that out of the way, but that baby food knocked it down. I thought I was going to get just over $40, and I ended up making $39.59 on it, which isn't bad. It says for an hour and 28 minutes. Between the outages I couldn't and whatnot, lack of communication between me and the flower girl, that should have been about an hour and maybe 15 minutes. It should have taken me to make that, which is perfect. $40 for an hour and 15 minutes, I'm fine with that. But I didn't come straight back. I was right down the street from my friend's gas station. I went up there Hung out with them for a little bit. My buddy Larry's dog just passed away and I had to get a new one. What's up, Night? Watch out. I'm trying to hustle, man. I got a not a banger, but I got a decent little order right as Costco opened, actually. I didn't sit around and wait to see if something better was coming along. It was like 8 point something miles for $40. So I snatched it. It wasn't a whole lot of items. I did the shop. I was actually should have been done with the shop in like 27 minutes or so at the most. But those hiccups, couldn't find something, slowed me down. So yeah, I should have had this done in like an hour and 15 minutes, but it said it was hour and 20. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, hour and 28 minutes. Yeah, I probably really did it in about an hour and 10 minutes if I didn't have to wait to find products. And then when I did find out that they didn't have the baby food in stock, they're out of it. She asked if there was anything else, and I'm sending her pictures of these other 3 things, but none of them had. What she wanted was these squeeze bottle things, like baby food in there, and it was fruit and vegetables mixed in there. Nothing else had vegetables. There was fruit ones, but no vegetables, and the rest of them were not Costco's brand. What she wanted was a Costco brand. So then she said, "Nah, just do a refund." So that's what dropped me down below 40. I should have been just over $40, but that lost me $1.80, $1.12. So if I wouldn't have had to replace that, I would have been at $40.61 on that. Damn it, but that's okay. Onward. Not gonna let that get me down. I'm just sitting here waiting for an order. And Shipt is dead. Shipt is dead. I was actually, as I have a friend's gas station, it's right down at Humphrey and South Grand, South Side, over by Tower Grove Park. That's where I can get free soda. It was still cool though, because they're completely out of Mountain Dew on the fountain. I prefer the fountain sodas. But they said just grab a bottle, so I grabbed a bottle. They didn't have it in the smaller bottle. All I had was a 20-ounce Code Red Mountain Dew, so that's what I got. There's nothing available on Shipt. But right at 12 o'clock, I'm watching the drop on Shipt because I don't have to be in the parking lot of a store to have these orders pop up on Shipt. I can be anywhere. I can be in my living room at home. And the only thing that popped up at noon was an order out in Wentzville and one in Brentwood. And I'm not going to either of those places, so especially Wentzville. No Wentzville! Alright, I'm in the sun. I don't like being in the sun. And I'm not getting any orders parked right here. I'm going to make a U-turn. I can get my back to the... Now, damn it, now the sun's going to come in this side. I don't want to be here. I'm going to have to park facing that way. This is that time of day where I can't get out of the damn sun. It's always going to be coming in one of my windows. I just don't want it coming in on me. It can come in on the passenger there. That's better. The sun was hit me. I'm going to buy another one of a couple of these things, but the cheaper ones. And I'm going to make a template for my windows. So I can actually and put some handles on the backside so I can just pop one of those up wherever I'm parking doing this stuff so I can block that sun from coming in on me. It drives me nuts. Wintertime it won't be as bad, but I don't like it in the winter. I never like the sunlight on me. I don't mind it being sunny. I just don't like being in direct sunlight. That's that vampire in me. No, I got very light sensitive eyes. That's why I gotta wear the dark glasses all the time. And when I take them off, I'm like, can't see. I'm all squinty eyed. Like that one dude from Third Rock from the Sun that always looked like he was squinting at everything. But now I put the glasses on, my eyes are wide open. Nothing. Come on. I need a Costco order because the sample ladies are doing pizza today. According to a girl in there, they've been doing it for a couple days, and I'm like, I don't. Was I in Costco yesterday? I don't think I was in Costco yesterday. Not this Costco. In this. I don't think I was in any of the Costco's yesterday. No, I was trying to get an order out in West County at that Costco, and it never happened. Back over to ship. Let me refresh that. Nothing on ship. Nothing. Boy, I hope it gets busier soon. Is that Pedro? I keep seeing silver Ford Escapes driving around today. Now there's somebody in there. Yeah, I keep seeing silver Ford Escapes look just like Pedro is driving around. Let me do a speed test here. See if I even got a good signal. I'd take some Sam's orders too, but nothing's coming through from them either. Or a good little Schnucks, couple Schnucks orders always are good. A good paying small Aldi order would be great. Yeah, I got a good signal. Probably better than a lot of people out there driving around trying to get a batch. Still nothing on ship. Not one delivery anywhere on ship. Coming up on my phone. Oh God, 2438. 28.4 miles, one item. Where in the world is this going in Illinois? Yeah, it's going way up. It's going up to Collinsville area. Is that like a loaf of bread? What the hell is that? Stay on there so I can focus on these. Oh, I think this is one of them like taco kits. Wow. $20.38 batch earnings and only a $4 tip for one of us to drive all the way to Collinsville from here. And whoever does that, they're going to turn around and drive all the way back. So that's a 66.8 mile run. Hell no. But at least I'm seeing some life. Something popped up. Nothing on ship. I got some research to do on ship though. One of the gig tubers I watch, I think his name's Eli, I'm not sure. He posted the video 8 days ago. I'm surprised I hadn't seen it before today. I think he said there's only like 5 markets that ship's doing this right now. But they're kind of got a partnership deal with Target like Spark does with Walmart Spark, you know. Only it's different. It's more like Amazon Flex. You pull into this Target distribution center, and it's the online orders people make. They're only just like one item, one box, and you pick up the packages. It's shipped packages. You pick up the packages and deliver them. So you're not delivering groceries. You're not shopping for the groceries or any of the other stuff Target carries. You just go in, pick it up, go deliver it, come back, repeat. And he posted they paid like $245 that day. That's not a bad day. It's not where we need to be. $274 per day, every day of the year. That's the average. Well, what up, Josh? Yeah, I don't know that it's available in my market. I was trying to figure it out, and then I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, hell, I got to go. I'm not going to make it to Costco in time. But I did. I made it. would they? Oh shit. I wouldn't mind driving an hour away if I can make a whole bunch of money while I'm there. 245 is not enough to get me to drive an hour away. Because I'm going to have to drive an hour back. That's 2 hours of my life I'm never going to get back that I spent just driving. I've already been down that road long ago when I was a 4-layer driving. I was leaving when it was dark and getting home when it's dark, and it didn't matter what time of the year it was or daylight saving time, any of that. I was leaving when it was dark, getting home when it was dark. Atlanta, Philly, Denver, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota I knew was one of them. I think that's where Eli is. I think that's his name. Oh, somebody took that delivery going way over to Collinsville, Illinois for $24.38. 28.4 miles. Crazy. Or 28.3, whatever it was. 66 point something round trip. 56. I'm also looking into some other tricks to snatch these batches better without doing anything against the rules. That's not bad, dude. 4 hours to make 200, 800, 180, even 180 in 4 hours. That's above and beyond the $25 an hour mark. Well, it used to be $25 an hour. I'd prefer to make more than that now because of the gas prices. I mean, when gas was, down around $2 a gallon, $25 an hour was well, a lot of people were saying 20 to 25. I was always, no, I want to make 25 or more an hour doing this. And I'll tell you, doing the food, I was actually getting at that point quite often, but it just died on me down there. It just went cold, and Shaka pops on here once in a while. He delivers, and still delivers the same area I was down in the city. Plus, I wanted to get out of the city, and I can't. I was trying to DoorDash and Uber Eats up here, and it pays me better with less mileage in the city to do the Uber and the DoorDash. But the roads are rough as hell down there. It was beating the crap out of my vehicle, and you really had to be cautious of what delivery you're accepting because of where it was going to go. You really had to look, because you go a block in the wrong direction, boy, you're in trouble. No, I just, because I make the best money doing it in the city, and I'm trying to stay out of the city. Just because of, I throw the Uber on and do it once in a while. But as far as DoorDash, I can't, it drives me nuts. They went, for a while, I just had to hit decline twice, that was it. I hit it up at the top, and then a button popped up at the bottom of the screen, and I, down here. And I hit it again, and that was it. I didn't have to come up with an excuse. And then they reverted back to the old way where I got to hit decline, then hit decline over here again somewhere. Then I got to come up with an excuse. And I'm like, this is way too much. As many garbage orders as they send you on DoorDash, that's way too many buttons to be pushing when I'm driving down the road. It's a safety hazard. Oh, something popped up on shipt. It's at Kirkwood. I'm not near Kirkwood. Well, I'm not far from Kirkwood. Honestly, I'm not real far from pretty much any of these areas, most of these areas that pop up, but between traffic lights and all that, it makes it seem like it's a lot further away. But if you just pull up a map and do a straight line, I'm not that far. What are the 4 items? This is probably going to be gone in a heartbeat. Native sea salt and cedar deodorant, an Apple 20-watt USB-C power adapter, JBL Tune 130 noise canceling true wireless earbuds, and a lightning cable for an Apple device. I bet I'll refresh this and it's gone. Oh no, it's not. Wow. Yeah, it seems to be slow again today. I've got Android, man. I don't like iPhones. But there's a trick with some iPhones that for Instacart. I got to do more research on it. I don't know. The the automatic swipe, or the auto swipe, or something like that. And the guy's video that I was watching it on uses Apple. Even said it would work on these whatever models of Apple phones, Apple devices. Said nothing about Android, so I got to research that further. But apparently it puts a button on. It's built into the phone. It's nothing against the rules if it's still working, because that video was from a few months ago. I really want to get a Costco order and get in there and eat some of the pizza samples. Yeah, I'm at $39.59 for my first order right now. It took me, shoot, it says like an hour and 33 minutes. I think it said it took me, or an hour and 38 minutes. Hour and 28 minutes is what it said it took me to do that $40 order, $39.59. But it kind of really didn't. It was just a couple items I couldn't find. Block stores if you want to. I don't know what that means. Man, I'm getting a banging signal here too. It's pretty quick. When I tested it, it's a lot quicker than a lot of people driving around have. That's for sure. In Costco's parking lot, I'm in the proximity I need to be to get to Sam's orders too, and I'm getting nothing. I'll be right across the street. I'm getting nothing. Schnucks down the road, grocery store, not getting nothing. Fresh Time, Farmer's Market right down the road. I'm getting nothing. Dick's Sporting Goods, the Vitamin Shop, Target's right behind me. I don't give any orders for Target on here. I mean, is Target on my map? There's the Aldi. That's Aldi's in Arnold. Where am I at on this map? There I am. Oh, Target's not popping up. Maybe Instacart doesn't do Target? Or for some reason I thought Instacart did do Target. Maybe they did and they don't now. Oh yeah, CVS pharmacies all over the place for scripts, but then there's actually a CVS pharmacy, the whole store right down the street from me. Walgreens around me, 7-Eleven's not too far from me. Shit, there's multiple Walgreens around here. I'm in close enough proximity to 3 Schnucks grocery stores. They should be popping up, and I'm getting nothing. Block stores if you wanted to. Okay, I understand it now. Well, DoorDash was supposed to be coming out with something like that, where you could filter out like 5 different stores. That was at least 2 months ago that was being talked about, and I don't know if it ever got implemented. But certain things like, hold on, I just accepted this. I don't know where. Oh, it's going right down in my neighborhood again. That can't be right. It said 6.9 miles, $30 for like 13 items. 13 or 18, 21 items. Let me back out of this. Oh, that's Crondolette Park. Okay, cool. That's right off the highway. That's how I figure out real quick where things are going on the map. I recognize the parks. I know where the parks are. And this one, if you're at a glance, it kind of looks like Tower Grove Park, which is by my house, but this is Crondolette Park, or as the apps like to call it, Carondelet or Carondelet. It's Carondelet. They pronounce it like it's French. And hell, it could be the proper way to say it, but no one that's ever lived here calls it, that's Born and raised here. Calls it carondelet or carondelet. It's carondelet. That'd be like us calling it a Chevrolet instead of a Chevrolet. All right, let me go back to the batch, see what I'm getting. It's a single order too, so that's cool. Let me see what I'm getting. Oh my gosh. First 4 things was produce. 5 things produce. Delivery instructions from Nicole. Yellow nectarines, if they have them, please make sure they are hard. I'll make sure it's hard. I mean, they're hard. Case of Diet Pepsi cans, some tea chai latte 3-pack 30, whatever that is. Some napkins, milk, orange and black garlic cod, that's freezer. I know right where that salsa is. I know right where that habanero dip is. I know right. Oh, that's cool. That's 3 things in the same area. Freezer, freezer, freezer. That pita bread, I don't recognize that brand. This will be an easy shop. Oh, and a bottle of rosé. Oh shit! I just got an addition. Come on. It's got me over the Atlantic Ocean like it did yesterday. Let me zoom in here. I want to see where this. It's 22 for 8 more items. It's 2208 for 7.6 more miles. That's gonna put me where? That's downtown St. Louis. That would be 52. Geez, you know what? I'm gonna add this batch because I'm gonna be right at a highway and I can get on it and shoot straight back up here when it's all said and done for $51 and something. So now I got a double. Let me go back to the batch because the first one I'm gonna drop it off and I'll be able to hop back right on the highway and shoot straight north down to downtown St. Louis. I'm just won't worry about the traffic down there. Let me look at these new 8 items. 2 cases of LaCroix seltzer shit, another case of LaCroix limoncello, another case of LaCroix. Oh my god, there better be freaking heavy pay on that. A case of Mexican Coca-Cola with the pure cane sugar, some unsalted cashews, ew, a bag of pistachios. Well, this is going to be an easy shop. Almost all of it's in the same spot. The cases of stuff. I'm going to have to get a flatbed. Or 2 carts. Flatbed's easier to navigate. Still, though, both easy shops. I got to go find a parking spot and get this. Let's go. So that'll put me at $90. $91 when I'm done with this for the day already. This shop shouldn't take me more than 30 minutes. Okay, that's definitely not Pedro. I've seen like, hell, I'm behind a damn Ford Escape, a silver Ford Escape. Oh no, that's an Explorer. That's definitely not Pedro. Oh, cool. Good parking spots opening up for me. The person parked to the left. Oh, I hope this guy's not going to take my spot. I'm eye screwing. He didn't. But I'm going to make this other person stop. Just because you're coming out of the gas pump doesn't mean you got the right of way all the time, people. All right, I got to straighten the truck out. Oh, okay, cool. Somebody just, any replacements or refunds you have to make are totally fine and to your discretion. So I don't have to keep contacting the guy. I can't stand using the flatbed, so if there was something to hold my phone, it'd be better, but there's not. And I got a soda. This will help. Probably gotta bang on the stream phone here in a second because it's like right in the way of me trying to do this. I can easily get this thing out. fanned out without bugging the phone too much, but taking it off, I gotta move the phone out of the way. I'm gonna put my damn drink in my food bag. So this is gonna get rather warm in here. Damn it. Okay, that side's done. Yeah, this is where I want one of, it's where I want one for my window. I found another purpose for the club. There, I can push the sun visor up there on the far side of the passenger's side of it. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'll put that there. I'm just going to put this right over the top of it. It's not perfect, but it will help insulate this. I'll soda pop a little bit. Crack the windows. All right, guys, I'll be back for an update in about a couple hours. We'll see you. Thanks for hanging out. And let me check, see if I missed any chat before I sign off. Get a driver unity helper. Driver unity helper. I gotta remember that. All right, we'll see you. Driver unity helper.